Howdy folks, welcome to Katie Phillips Scrapbook Designs. I'm Katie and today we're working on page number 7 in the Garden of Books mini album. And for this album we're using the Garden of Books collection by P13, and I will link to all the materials in the description box down below. I've already done some prep work. I have already cut the pieces, applied double-sided tape to most of them, and inked the edges with walnut stain distress oxide. Before we go any further, I do need to score the base page and a pocket. We're going to go really simple with this page because there's already a lot of bulk in this album and I'm getting a little bit concerned. So the measurements for the base page are 5 3/4, and we're going to score that at 4 3/4 and 4 1/2. And the measurements for the pocket are 5 1/2. Because this is a scrap, it's just a little hair over 5 1/2, but we're going to score it down to 4 1/2. And the height is 2 3/4, and we're going to score that down to 1 3/4. Or sorry, 2 1/4. We're going to score it down to 1 3/4. And if you've never seen me do a pocket before or seen me score a page before, you might notice that I don't necessarily always start off at the 1/2 inch mark. I sometimes start off where I want the final measurement to be, and that's just because sometimes as I'm scoring along, the paper will shift as a result of scoring, and that can throw the measurements off a little bit. So I'm going to fold this side under, and I know I want the final score line to be at 4 1/2 inches, because I know I want the pocket to be 4 1/2 inches wide. Now we're going to ink the base page on both sides because both sides will be showing. And I don't know if this edge here is going to be visible or not, so I'm going to ink that anyway. Better to be safe than sorry. Now before we ink the pocket, I'm going to put down double-sided tape, and I'm going to go right along the outer edge here. And I'm going to miter these corners straight across. On the back side here, I'm going to ink the tabs because I'm not sure how much is going to be visible. But for the rest of the inking on the pocket, I'm really only going to ink the front side. So for the pocket mats, those measurements are, should be 4 3/8 by 1 and looks like 5/8. Make sure that's gonna fit. Yep. And the smaller mat is 4 1/4 by 1 1/2. I find it easiest to position these mats that only have a 1/16 of an inch frame with the long edge towards me, and then I kind of eyeball 2 corners, like that corner and that corner, and place it down. That's not exactly straight, but you know, if it was perfect, then you would know I didn't put it together. We're going to set the pocket aside for a sec and work on the base page mat. This piece is 4 1/4 by 5. I'm being a little bit conservative with the pattern paper for this collection because I only bought the 12 by 12 pad. I didn't buy any of the other pieces. Which is why I'm not taking this double mat all the way to the bottom. This section isn't going to be visible, it's going to be behind the pocket. So now we're going to pull the base page mat down to the score line of the pocket. And I'm going to pull off the release tape. And fold up. Then fold over one side and then repeat that on the other side. And now we're ready to glue the mat down to the base page. I'm going to add glue around the bottom of the pocket. Pull up the release paper. And now we're going to line the pocket up with the score line and keep it even on the bottom. Beautiful. And I have one insert prepared. It's kind of a bookmark shaped tag. It's kind of a bookmark shaped tag. And it is 3 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall. And it's just a piece of scrap that I had left over. And the mat for this is 2 7/8 inches wide by 5 3/8 inches tall. And then on top of that, I'm gonna glue down some scraps that I have. Got a variety of scraps here. This is from a page in this collection. I just cut some of the bookshelves, and then I grabbed some other scraps, one of the other pieces from this collection, and cut it just thick enough to where I can line these all up top to bottom, and there will be a narrow frame all the way around. First, I want to get this mat adhered down. Now I'm going to start at the top and just work my way down. I'm going to be able to have very narrow gaps between these. That is all there is to page number 7. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I release new videos every Friday and Tuesday. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And don't forget to check out the list of supplies. I'll be linking to everything I can find online. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!